They call it the beautiful stranger. But behind the golden glow of the Pacific sunset, the Grand Hotel del Coronado hides a shadow, one that has stalked its halls for over a century. A woman checked in under a false name. A woman who waited, alone, for a lover who never arrived. A woman who never checked out. Her name was Kate Morgan. And some say she never left. Imagine this. You've just arrived at the historic Hotel del Coronado in San Diego, California. The resort glows white against the ocean, almost too perfect, almost unreal. You check in, the clerk hands you a brass key, and you're led up to your room. But as you climb the stairs, you notice something strange. The air seems colder on the upper floors. The chandelier flickers, though no draft should reach it. And then you see it, out of the corner of your eye. A woman in black, her face pale, lips pressed in sorrow. She vanishes the moment you look directly at her. You tell yourself it was a trick of the light. But history says otherwise. November 1892. A young woman named Kate Morgan arrived at the hotel alone. She was described as beautiful but sickly, with eyes that carried unbearable sadness. For days, she kept to herself. Guests whispered that she wandered the beach at night, staring into the waves as if waiting for someone. She claimed her husband would join her, but he never came. 5 days later, she was found dead on the steps leading to the beach, a gunshot wound to her head. The coroner called it suicide, but here's the thing. The bullet found inside her skull didn't match the weapon she supposedly bought. And several guests reported hearing an argument in her room the night before her death. Some insist she was murdered, and if that's true, maybe that's why she can't rest. Room 3327. That's where Kate Morgan stayed. And for over a century, it's been the epicenter of paranormal activity. Housekeepers report lights turning on by themselves, even when the electricity is off. Guests complain of footsteps pacing the hallway outside, but when they open the door, no one is there. One woman said she woke up to the sound of whispering, only to find a figure sitting at the edge of her bed. When she reached to touch it, the figure dissolved into cold air, but it doesn't stop at her room. In the gift shop, items have flown from shelves without warning. In the dining hall, chandeliers sway violently, even on windless nights. And late at night, multiple staff members have reported seeing her on the grand staircase, staring down at them, her face illuminated by the dim glow of the hotel's lamps. One couple staying at the hotel in the early 2000s told their story. They checked into room 3327, unaware of its reputation. Around midnight, the wife heard sobbing. Thinking it was a child, she looked into the hallway. Nothing, but the sobbing continued, this time inside the room. The sound came from the bathroom. Slowly, she pushed the door open, and there she was. A woman in old-fashioned black clothing, seated at the edge of the bathtub, weeping into her hands. Her hair hung loose, dripping as if soaked in seawater. When the wife gasped, the figure lifted her face. Her eyes were sunken, skin pale, and a gaping wound split her forehead. The woman screamed, the figure vanished, leaving behind only the sharp smell of gunpowder. The couple checked out before sunrise. Why does Kate Morgan still linger? Some say she's searching for the lover who abandoned her, wandering the hotel forever in grief. Others believe she's trapped because her death was not suicide, but murder, and her spirit will not rest until the truth is revealed. There are even darker theories. Some paranormal investigators claim the hotel itself is a vortex, a kind of magnet for lost souls. And Kate is not the only one haunting its halls, only the most famous. EVP recordings captured in her room feature chilling whispers. "Don't leave me. He lied. I'm still here." And in one case, a single word, murder. If you ever find yourself in San Diego, you might be tempted to stay at the Del, to walk its elegant halls, to sleep in its century-old rooms. But if you do, don't ask for room 3327. Don't stay on the third floor at all. Because some guests say that if you listen closely at night, you can hear Kate Morgan's footsteps. And if you wake to find a pale woman standing at your bedside, eyes hollow with sorrow, don't scream. Because she might not vanish this time. She might just be waiting for you. This was the story of the Hotel del Coronado, haunted by the restless ghost of Kate Morgan. Do you believe her spirit still wanders the halls, or was her death simply a tragic accident? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy these terrifying true stories, make sure you subscribe, because what's coming next will be even darker.